Alright, I want to show my brother a very small game, so I'm going to click single player, new game. I've lowered the background.
Planet,
Who should I pick?
born of the myriad islands of Draconis. After ages of
I'll pick the Nolan.
the Nolan League is a tightly knit confederation.
Nah, I'll just pick regular humans. How about that? And we'll do a human civil war, because I will place this in a very small galaxy. I'll change up the seed. I will choose my favorite human race, and I'll make AI opponents 1. Okay. Everything normal. Let's get going. Press any key to continue.
The Human Republic.
And I'm going to skip all that nonsense. Okay. Very small galaxy, as you can see. They have a wormhole. It'll probably reach to over here. I am going to click on this scout and send him there. This scout and send him there. And I'll send these guys just to... The reason why I'm sending them to this asteroid belt is for some reason if I click auto explore on these scouts, it'll say, oh, nobody explored the asteroid belt, which makes no sense because we already know what the asteroid belt is. This is my home world. I can move these guys to here, or I can move them back. This is how you get more people. These are farmers and other things. And this is how much they produce when you put them on there. Each race has its own abilities. For instance, they have a race known as the Klakens. They're an ant-like insect race. You put them here, and they'll actually give you more production than what the humans can give you. Okay, so what I will do is build a space factory first. Then I will build then a research lab. Okay. Done. Choose research.
Our scientists are eager to start. What should we focus on?
I'm going to focus on engineering because I need destroyers.
Terrific.
Reason why I need destroyers is destroyers are big enough to carry bombs. If you don't have bombs, you can't bomb other worlds. Now, why would I want to do that so early in the game? Is because they have pirate bases that'll show up and just send these destroyer-class ships to my worlds. It's really annoying, but they can destroy your colony ships and your scouts. Your frigates can really blow the hell out of them, but they can't attack the world. Here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to hit this little button right here, and it's going to keep turning until something happens that needs my attention. Okay, see, that needs my attention. So what I'll do is I'll click here and I'll put Auto Explore. So I don't have to worry about him at all. Same thing here. Alright, it's clicked. Here's a new world. I don't like it because it can't produce food. That's not good. Some races, the Silicoid for example, they're a rock race, a crystalline silicon-based life form. And they don't need food. But
research continues as expected, President.
Here I can build a hydroponic farm and it will give me food later. But so I'm just not going to... Now here, that's a good planet. So I'm going to take this ship and fly over there. And I'm going to keep my frigate here. And here we are. And I push... again. Let's see. That's why I hate the auto explorer. He's going somewhere I don't want him to go. He should be going over here. So I am going to take this scout and force him to go over there. And then I'm going to take this frigate and go over here to protect myself from this pirate ship. He will guard this space lane. There's also a planet right here that's not bad. Okay. So, fleet needs orders, and I'm going to colonize this world. If this was a volcanic world, you'd see volcanoes. If this was a desert world, you'd just see a desert. They actually do very good. And if I was another race, you'd actually see that race's spaceship landing. And here's my guide. Not much I can do at the moment, so I'll just prepare to build these things in that order. Whenever they create a new guy, as they're growing, he'll place right here. Okay. Enter.
Our scientists have
I
made a
now
new discovery.
have these two technologies that I can implement on my ships. So my next thing will be automated factories. That will allow me to buy those, put them on planets that I just start, and I can start working even though I have no people to man them. Then I'll take this space factory, I'll put him over here, and I can build either an asteroid lab to get more research points or mine. And I've noticed, especially with humans, I find money becomes a problem in the mid-game. And here we go. Now, we're about to have a battle. That means there's something special over here. I don't know what it is. Now, I usually click auto-resolve, but right now I'm going to take command. You have 3 different types of command you can take. Assisted command, full control, or cinematic. Let's just do cinematic just for fun. And we're going to actually see this battle take place. Those are the pirate ships. And this is my little frigate. Now granted, if this was a huge battle, push play, if this was a huge battle, they'd have all the ships and you could see them fighting each other and jockeying for position. I'm also going to speed up the cinematic because I am lazy. So destroyed 1 ship. See, cinematic just does, let me lower it back down to normal as we watch this battle take place. The pirate raiders are not very powerful. At higher levels, I notice that as the game progresses, they create larger and larger ships. So now that I'm here, look, now I can buy this outright or wait 3 turns based on this. Now let me give you an example of what this is. Up here is where I get my money. I have 202 billion credits at the moment, and I'm getting 17 per turn. This is command points. Each ship needs a certain amount of command points. If I were to have, right now I'm only using 4 of 15. That's 2 scouts, my frigate. Now if I go over this amount, it'll start causing this to go down. I actually can go negative here where I'm losing money every turn, and that's bad. This is my spy security level, and this is how much I'm bringing in. Now, these are cool buttons right here. I can just go to my next colony instead of coming back out. One good thing about this game is the user interface. It's pretty, it's polished, and it's simple. I like 4X games, but unlike a lot of other 4X games, which are extremely complicated, this one is, you can point and click just about anything you want. And you are not going to do what you're doing. That ship wants to go over here.
GNN, Galactic News Network.
This is, you can disable this. Some people can't stand this part of the game, but you can skip it, and you can actually turn it off if you want. Now, I'm going to take this frigate to go over here. These are sometimes anomalies that occur outside of systems. You can go to them, and they'll give you some cool stuff. So I'm going to go here.
What you thought was another primitive planet.
This is a minor civilization. They don't want an empire. They don't go out into the universe. But if I colonize the planets in their system, I can start giving them money, and they will vote for me. If there's a diplomatic mission, they can vote for me. A victory condition. They can vote for me. There are victory conditions in the game, and they are as follows: 1, kill everybody. 2, after so much of the galaxy is populated, every 50 turns or so they have an election. If you win the election, become president of the universe. They will vote for you in the election if you are their protectorate race. There's also something called the Antaran Victory. The Antaran Victory is you build a wormhole to Antaran space. There's an alien race out there that really hates you and wants to kill all life in the galaxy. If you can go to their space and defeat them, the rest of the galaxy will pretty much says, "You demand," and bows to you. There's a scientific victory where you can use these planar devices that basically transforms your entire civilization into energy-based life forms, and you go out beyond the rim, similar to Babylon 5. The first ones. And the final one is as an economic victory where after so much money is in the game, y'all can start trying to corner the market in a intergalactic market. Kind of like what they do in the New York Stock Exchange. But it'd be the Galactic Stock Exchange. See, now I'm going to choose production because I built something. So I want to build a new colony ship. And I'll go here. Empire screen. All the planets I own right here. Let's say I can change this to manual, or I can say, hey, I want everybody on production, everybody on food or whatnot. Shows me what they're building. I can put it on auto build. I can do whatever I want here. It's pretty, as I said, very, very polished.
Research continues as
Research.
expected.
Diplomacy. I haven't run into the alien races yet. Evidently, there are 2 minor civilizations in this galaxy. This tells me everything about them. I don't have the money to invest in them right now. Leaders. We don't have any leaders right now. Leaders will appear in the game, and there are 2 types of leaders. When they appear, I'll put them here. There are leaders that manage solar systems, and leaders that manage ships. Like you can have an admiral get on a ship and make it do cooler things. These are my blueprints for all my ships. I can even edit them and give them alternate designs. I actually like that one better. One cool thing about this is when I get new technology, I can upgrade them. But what I like to do, well, I don't like to do it because I really like the upgrade but if you're one of those OCD type players, you can actually come in here and change out the type of weapon systems you want. And, even how they're facing. And it's a little more user-friendly than the last game. Now, this is all planets I've explored. Not just what I have, everything. And these are the path to victory conditions. So right now, it looks like I'm in the lead. This is a score based on every aspect of the game. So, and there's a timeline graph right here that shows how good I'm doing. And I can't see the other guy because I'm playing right now. But at the end of the game, you can see it all. And I could actually go back and choose a turn and go back to that and start the game over from that point of view.
Arriving at the anomaly, your fleet spots an abandoned container filled with... And now, the news.
Okay.
Our scientist.
See, here I can upgrade all. So watch. This thing will upgrade when I push the button. I got a better... Now it's armed with a neutron blaster rather than whatever it had been armed with. Done.
Our scientists are eager to start. Excellent.
Okay. Fleet management. Come here. All right. Now, I'm going to take this space factory and I'm going to build a military outpost. So I won't have to have my frigate protecting everything, and I can have it free to go around the galaxy, do what I want. Ooh. I will see what goes there. Ah, now this is interesting. This is an Antaran relic. You see how it's different than all the other, let me see, than this one? It has that kind of green stuff in it. That means if I put an asteroid base research facility here, and on others I find, when I get so many points, I'll be able to get the technology to build the portal to the Antaran homeworld. It's one of the victory conditions. Now, the other victory condition is that this game will only last 500 turns. I kept that on to keep the game short. But you can turn that off and have massive victory conditions if you so choose. And And this guy would destroy me. See, when I click on it, it'll show me what my victory chances are. Doesn't mean I will lose, but here it's almost a foregone conclusion. There we are. Now, I'm not going to take command again. This time I'm just going to auto-resolve it. You see I've won. Yay. And I'm going to go find their base.
Our scientists have made...
I need money.
Terrific.
Who doesn't need money? All right. Aha! Got another Antaran portal here. Now, I bet that's a... Watch what happens when I go there. That is a pirate base. I can't attack it, but I'll guard it. So any ships that pop out of it, I'll destroy. That's done. So I will send him here. Just a warning, these also add to my command points. And you can actually see, it shows what my command points are. Now, command points are given me by star bases. So whenever I get here, you know, eventually I'd want to get a star base. But right now, this is really what I should get. Not that. Yeah, this will be built next. An automated factory. And I know 4X games are not for everyone because it takes a little thought, time. Ah, here's a leader, Sargon. I'm going to reject him. I don't feel like hiring a leader right now. Done.
Welcome to GNN.
Demographers note a 50% increase in births on a human colony
I find
world.
these funny.
The exact cause is uncertain.
You do know where babies come from, don't you?
The game has a whole bunch of little humor. And the voice for that male robot is Dwight Schultz. You'll remember him as Barclay on Star Trek The Next Generation and as Mad Dog Murdoch on the A-Team. See that every time he has a fight, I have to reset it. Aha! The enemy at last.
Have my compliments, alien. I am the Khan of the Alpha Ceti system. Long have my people suffered in the past, but be warned, we will abide no more.
Alright, and now the video will almost be over. That is the other humans. They were kicked out of Earth a long time ago and landed on the Alpha Ceti system. They hate us. They're voiced by Robert Englund, who is the voice who plays Freddy Krueger in the television. Now I can show you diplomacy. So I can come to the diplomacy thing and I say, oh look, like his disposition towards me, diplomatic known colonies. I haven't seen it, but I've seen his fleets. So what I'll do is I'll have an audience with him.
What could be so important that you chance the wrath of the Khans?
Evidently, because he's guarded. If it was in green, he'd be like, "Oh, my good friend, how are you doing?" So I'll come to him.
A bargain, eh?
Yes. And so I can say, "How do you propose
I
this?"
think not.
Well, what would make this work?
This may seem costly, but it never pays to cross a Khan.
Okay, I'm not going to do it, but let me declare war on him. Declaring war will break all current pacts and ongoing deals with this race, and we'll have an addition. Now, before I do that, let me show you.
So,
He doesn't have the embassy yet, but when we get the embassy, we can do trade treaties, research treaties. We can do open border treaties, which would allow them to go past my military installations without contacting war. But I can even succeed colonies to him, or I can just declare war.
your arrogance has gotten the best of you. Very well. Let the games begin.
All right. Well, that's just a little show for you, Nick. I like this. They have one for every alien race, and it's just very well done. Very pretty. And I wonder if scouts can go to war. No, scouts really can't go to war. They could in the other one, and it was just ridiculous. But anyway, I'll end the game there, and thank you for watching.